In another scenario, a load may be made up of only 10 pallets, each weighing 4,000 pounds. To achieve proper weight distribution, this type of load is typically loaded down the center of the trailer. The first pallet is placed against the front of the trailer, and then 4 more are placed behind it. A gap is placed between the first 5 pallets and the balance of the load for weight distribution consideration. There are multiple options for securing this type of load, and you may need to use several of them in combination. Let's take a look at some typical load securement devices. We talked earlier about using 1 or 2 load locks at the end of a typical palletized load. They provide protection against falling and shifting cargo to the rear. They are not nearly strong enough to prevent forward movement of heavy cargo. If the trailer is equipped with slotted E-track, ratchet strips are good load securement devices. Cargo or load bars are also effective devices but can only be used in trailers that are equipped with E-track. Friction mats are rubber mats placed on the trailer floor under the cargo to reduce sliding. Blocking typically would involve wood blocks nailed to the floor of the trailer to prevent movement. Blocking can be used to prevent movement in any direction. How should we secure this load of 10 pallets? If friction mats are available, they could be placed on the floor prior to loading the pallets. These will be effective in preventing side-to-side and rearward movement. Another option would be to use ratchet straps. In that case, you would need 1 strap for each pallet. The proper placement would be to route the strap from the trailer wall over the pallet and then attach it to the opposite wall. The load securement regulations require the working load limit of the tie-down be equal to 1/2 the weight of the item being secured. In this case, that equals 2,000 pounds, and unless marked otherwise, the working load limit of a 2-inch ratchet strap is also 2,000 pounds. Friction mats are rated at 1/2 the weight placed on them, so 1 strap or 1 friction mat per pallet meets the requirements. Once the load is secured, to prevent movement to the side or rear, we need to take a look at forward movement. The first set of 5 pallets rests up against the front of the trailer. The second set, however, has nothing to prevent forward movement. According to the regulations, when an article is not blocked or positioned to prevent movement in the forward direction by other cargo or the front of the trailer, it must be secured with an additional tie-down. In order to restrain the second set of 5 pallets from moving forward, the first pallet would need 2 straps or 1 strap plus a friction mat. You might be able to use load bars, but you'd have to know the working load limit of each bar in order to calculate how many are needed. Most load bars are not marked, and there's no guidance in the regulations.